Good evening.
Hello. This is the village board meeting for the Village of Willow Springs. The date is May 13th, 2021. The time is 7 p.m. and this meeting is called to order. Madam Clerk, can we please call the roll?
The current trustees.
The current trustees. Hold on one second. Trustee Burks, Trustee Kennedy,
Here.
Trustee Nettermeyer,
Here.
Trustee Posh, Trustee Moon, Trustee Carr,
Burks is here.
Trustee Carpino.
Burks is here.
There he is. Oh, no, he's-
Burks is here.
Got it.
Where do we see him?
Thank you. That completes the roll. We have a quorum. We are also conducting this meeting simultaneously by Zoom. And we have a few things to take care of this evening. First, I would like to start by doing the Pledge of Allegiance. And I would like to ask all the kids that are present to come forward to the mic. Special guests this evening that I would like to ask to lead the Pledge of Allegiance. Thank you guys for coming forward to do that. Speak nice and loud. We'll start on 3, okay? 1, 2, 3.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Amen.
Good job.
Excellent job, guys. Thank you for helping with that. We'll start the evening with presentations. We have a presentation this evening by Chief Ritz. It is for honoring Corporal Bob Jennings. Chief, please step up.
On behalf of the Willow Springs Police Department, we'd like to present Corporal Robert Jennings in recognition of his excellent service. In recognition of your professional and dedicated service to the Willow Springs Police Department, the Willow Springs
I can't.
for 20 years of outstanding law enforcement service. Your actions reflect the highest standards of professional service for law enforcement officers and bring great credit to the Willow Springs Police Department. Gratefully presented to you on May 13th, 2021. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chief, and congratulations, Bob Jennings. All right, we have one first item of business to take care of. That is disposition of the previous minutes. We have the minutes from the meeting of April 22nd on the dais before us for our review. May I have a motion to approve them?
So moved.
Motion by Trustee Posh, second by Trustee Kennedy. Discussion? Okay, there being none, Madam Clerk, roll call vote, please.
Trustee Burks,
Aye.
Kennedy,
Aye.
Nettermeyer. Posh, Moon, Carr.
Thank you. Those minutes are approved. Now, it says here we're going to move on to the administration of the oath, but before we do, I want to take a minute to say thank you to those officials who are ending their terms this evening. Trustee Burks is on the line with us. Trustee Burks, thank you so much for serving on this board, a friend to many in Willow. You will be missed. We know you won't be far. Best of luck to you. And also, of course, President John Carpino, who is finishing his term this evening. A lot of wonderful things accomplished during his term. We thank him and we wish him the best of luck. All right, on to administration of the oath of office of the newly elected officials. Joining us this evening, we have the Honorable Judge John Michael Allegretti. We ask that he please step forward to help us with administering the oaths.
Little door there.
Judge, thank you so much for being here to help us with this. Right here by the mic, and then as we're being sworn in, people can step forward if that's okay with everybody.
Okay, well, I want to say thank you, everyone. It is my pleasure to be able to come here. I had the honor of swearing in trustees here in the past, and I want to congratulate each and every one of you. What a great accomplishment. I know they're going to do a fantastic job with this building. And, you know, it's a lot of work, and not everybody is up for the task, but I know for a fact that each one of these people are going to make you proud. Public service is something that is a calling. It's not a job. So I'm honored to be here. I appreciate the opportunity, and I congratulate each and every one of you. So let's start. We're going to start with Mike Kennedy. Are you ready? All right. Mike, would you raise your right hand, please? Okay. Repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Michael Kennedy,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will uphold the Constitution of the United States,
that I will uphold the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of village trustee
and I will faithfully discharge the duties of office of village trustee
sorry, for the village of Willow Springs
for the village of Willow Springs
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Tom,
Behind you.
Okay.
Behind you, Judge.
I'll cut the lines down shorter. All right. Repeat after me. I state your name. I, Tom, do solemnly swear
Do solemnly swear
that I will uphold the Constitution of the United States,
that I will uphold the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois.
the Constitution of the State of Illinois.
Raise your right hand. That's a good. I'll make sure. I want to make it official. What are you calling you back here? And that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of village trustee
I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of trustee
for the village of Willow Springs
for the village of Willow Springs
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations. Rick.
Also behind you.
Are you ready? Okay. Raise your right. I state your name.
I, Rick Willow,
Do solemnly swear that I will uphold the Constitution of the United States
that I will uphold the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
and I will faithfully discharge the duties
of the office of village trustee
of the office of village trustee
for the village of Willow Springs
for the village of Willow Springs
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Ready? I state your name. Do solemnly swear that I will uphold the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the State of Illinois, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of village president for the village of Willow Springs according to the best of my ability. Congratulations.
Mic on? Do we have to switch over? Can you guys hear okay? Okay, there we go. All right, now that we are all seated, we need to reconvene with a roll call of the newly seated board. Madam Clerk, can we please do another roll call?
Trustee Ara.
Here.
Kennedy. Micah. Posh. Moon. Carr. President Nettmeyer. That completes the roll.
On to reports of officials. First is that of the village president. Have a couple things I need to take care of tonight. First is that resolution 2021-R-10. This is a resolution appointing the chairs and vice chairs of the standing committees of the Board of Trustees. It says here on the agenda and designating Mayor Pro Tem, but that is not in the resolution, and we're taking care of that at a later date. So if we turn to the resolution, I will read those now. First is the Building and Zoning Committee, which will be chaired by Trustee Carr and vice chaired by Trustee Micah. Second is the Finance and Administration Committee, which will be chaired by Trustee Ara and vice chaired by Trustee Posh. License and Franchise Committee, chaired by Trustee Moon, vice chaired by Trustee Ara. Municipal Grounds and Property, chaired by Trustee Micah, vice chaired by Trustee Moon. Public Safety, chaired by Trustee Kennedy and vice chaired by Trustee Carr. Lastly, Public Works, chaired by Trustee Posh and vice chaired by Trustee Kennedy. Also, we have to select the representatives to the West Cook County Solid Waste Agency, and those shall be as follows: Director, President Nettmeyer; alternate director, Village Administrator Woods. That is the resolution before us this evening. May I have a motion?
Second.
Motion by Trustee Kennedy, second by Trustee Posh. Discussion? Okay, Madam Clerk, roll call vote, please.
Trustee Ara.
Yes.
Kennedy.
Aye.
Micah.
Aye.
Posh.
Aye.
Moon.
Aye.
Carr.
Completes the vote. Motion carries. Thank you. Next is Resolution 2021-R-11, a resolution appointing the members of the advisory boards and commissions of the Village of Willow Springs. We have that resolution before us, and I will read that one as well. This is naming some of the commissioners to our village. First is that for the Beautification Commission. We have Linda Ara as chairman, Jan Posh as commissioner, Lucy Meerup as commissioner, and Elizabeth Perciella as commissioner. Next is that for the Planning and Zoning Commission. We have Vito Mistretta as chair, Lawrence Greenberg as commissioner, Pat Suero as commissioner, Neil Anderson as commissioner, and Andrew Tomko as commissioner. Lastly is the Police and Fire Commission, Steve Spedich as commissioner, Robert Sprinkle as commissioner, and Sam Balak as commissioner. And we have those with dates in our board pack before us. That is the resolution. May I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
By Trustee Carr, second by Trustee Moon. Discussion? Okay, roll call vote, please.
Trustee Ara.
Yes.
Kennedy.
Aye.
Micah.
Aye.
Posh.
Aye.
Moon.
Aye.
Carr.
All ayes, motion carries. And now I'd like to ask all of those mentioned that were named as commissioners, could you please stand up? I know a lot of you are here, and we'd just like to take a minute to recognize you and say thank you. Thank you so much. very much for all you do for our village. That concludes the report of President, everybody. So we'll move on to the village administrator's report. Brent Woods.
Thank you, Madam President. You have before you Resolution R, 2021 R-12, which is a resolution supporting the restoration of LDGF revenue to municipalities. What this is the Illinois Municipal League drafted this resolution, is asking every municipality in the state to pass it. To give you a very brief background on it, several years ago, the state reduced our share of the LDGF funds, which is the income tax, from 10% to 6.06%. And we are asking that they restore it. There's talk of it being cut again, but we're asking for it to be restored back to the 10% amount that it was prior to 2011. If there's no questions, then I would ask for a motion.
Is there a motion?
I'll make it.
Motion by trustee Moon, second by trustee Kennedy. Discussion? Call vote, please.
Trustee Ara.
Aye.
Kennedy.
Aye.
Micah.
Aye.
Posh. Moon. Carr.
All ayes, motion carries.
Thank you. The next item you have for me is an intergovernmental agreement between the Village of Burr Ridge, the Village of Willow Springs, and the Justice Willow Springs Water Commission for the provision of utilities to the properties that are in the, part of it is called the Malik. We all know it as the Malik property, the Willow Ridge subdivision, and it's on Bugie Lane. The Burr Ridge properties are on Bugie Lane, and they are seeking, they installed a sewer, and they would like the Village of Willow Springs to take over the maintenance of that sewer and ownership. We've been working through this for a year at least now. We finally came up with an agreement with them. The agreement is before you. The village will take ownership of that sewer line because it is connected into our main line. And we will be in charge of maintaining it, and we will also be collecting the fees from it, from the use of it. Are there any questions on this? You have all of the different layouts in here. You have the different plats of survey, the legal descriptions of the property, and the of both sets. I'm sorry. Yep.
As far as the water and sewer we're taking care of, is it, it's only on our side? Is it on the school side that they'll take care of that?
No, we already have ownership of the sewer on the Pleasant View side. We already have that. But on the Burr Ridge side, which is Bugie Lane,
On the west side?
they have a sewer line that was run through the parkway along that entire stretch, and it runs into our sewer system. So we're going to take ownership of that.
Is there a motion to approve the IGA?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by trustee Posh, second by trustee Kennedy. Is there any discussion? I know Ernie asked a question. Any other questions from the board? Call vote, please.
Trustee Ara.
Aye.
Kennedy.
Aye.
Micah.
Aye.
Posh.
Aye.
Moon. Carr.
Carries.
And finally, Madam President, I just wanted to remind everybody that this Saturday, May 15th, is Peace Officer Memorial Day. And it's a day that we remember those heroes in blue that provide us with our safety 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. I'm going to ask everybody in this room and everybody listening on Zoom, when you see a police officer, please thank them for what they do for us. They provide us with our safety and our security. That's all I have.
Thank you very much. Report of the village clerk, Clerk Manella.
Thank you. I don't have anything for the clerk's report, but for the Justice Willow Spring Water Commission, as many of you may have noticed, the hydrant painting has begun on the north side of town. They seem to be moving very quickly. They are coming in, they're sandblasting the hydrants, they're priming them with a gray paint, which is what's causing a lot of controversy. But the paint immediately is then covered with red paint, like all good fire hydrants should. So they're, like I said, they're moving very quickly. They have, I think they said today, 90% of the north side of town done. So they're going to be doing all the hydrants in Willow and all of the hydrants in Justice. In addition, today we had a meeting here to start off the smart meter program. Many of you may have had smart meters installed in your homes already, but for the homes that have not had them installed, They will be getting a new smart meter. Some of the newer meters may end up with a new antenna, but the village will be, letters will be sent out from the Justice Willow Springs Water Commission. The village will have information on it. We will do our best to make sure everyone stays as informed as possible. This should be as automated a process in terms of setting up an appointment as possible. So we look forward to everyone's cooperation. That ends my report.
Thank you very much.
The primer, and then they will paint it red afterwards.
Oh, and by the way, I just heard of one hydrant that was skipped. If you have hydrants that are skipped, call the Water Commission. They will be more than happy to come back and take a look at it.
Thank you. The report of the village engineer, Dan Lynch.
No report, Mayor.
Okay, thank you very much. Village attorney, Eric Peck.
Report this evening, Madam President.
Thank you. Village treasurer, Colleen Zabinski.
I don't think she's on.
For that this evening. On to reports of standing committees. First is the Finance and Administration Committee. Trustee Ara.
Thank you, Madam President. I'd like to make a motion to approve payroll and warrants dated May 13th, 2021. Payroll and payroll expenses in the amount of $89,458.81. All fund expenses in the amount of $225,729.82 for a total expenditure of $315,188.63.
Okay, thank you for that. That's the motion by trustee Ara. Is there a second?
Second.
Discussion? Sorry, the second was by trustee Moon. Is there any discussion? Okay, there being none, roll call vote for the warrants, please.
Trustee Ara,
Aye.
Kennedy,
Aye.
Micah, Posh,
Aye.
Moon,
Aye.
Carr.
Carries and the warrants are approved. Is that complete your report, trustee Ara?
Yes, it does, Madam President.
All right, thank you very much. Public Safety Committee, trustee Kennedy.
Thank you, Madam President. I have one thing to report on. There was a hazmat release in Rao Chemical down on Archer. And our fire department, our police department, and there was a couple other departments that showed up to help block traffic. One was Lamont, and there was also Bridgeview Emergency Management. Director Grantland also brought up some barricades to stop traffic. The discharge was chlorine gas, and with everybody responding so quickly and keeping everything blocked off, it was they did a great job. It could have potentially, if we would have maybe had to evacuate the area with what type of chemical it was. So good job done by all. Thank you. That concludes my report.
Thank you, trustee Kennedy. Municipal Buildings and Grounds Committee, trustee Micah.
No report.
Okay, thank you. Public Works Committee, trustee Posh.
President, first of all, I'd like to say congratulations to you for your promotion to mayor, which is well-deserved. And I know you're going to do a wonderful job for us. Rick and Tom, thanks for joining. And Mike, thanks for having the courage to come back. Now, I know I was supposed to keep this short, but since I have been given Public Works, Keith and I sat down and came up with a few things that they've been doing. And if you can sit through 42 pages of this, I'll try to talk fast. But recently, we like to thank Public Works and his crew, who's doing a fantastic job, who came out for cleanup day and helped us do the bus stop, the garden park, and the 7-Eleven property that's been sitting vacant for a while. And the following week, they did all the rototilling for the beautification commission so they could do the planting day. So I have to thank them for that. And the biggest disaster we had was the lift station for Fairway Club 2. We have a problem over there with constant cleanup from misuse of disposable wipes that are clogging our pumps. We lost a pump there this week. We had to order a new one. We're still waiting for it to come in. It's operating on one pump now. And the residents have been given letters there in that area. And we need to discuss in the future what we're going to do as far as maybe them recurring some of the costs to take care of this, because we spent quite a bit of money this last week on trying to get that lift station. And my little short speech to everybody that's here, most of your residents, disposable flushable wipes aren't flushable. I mean, golf balls are flushable, but we don't do that either. So in normal villages that are on the mainline sewer, all of that stuff goes directly to the sanitation plant and gets separated there. In our town, we have way too many lift stations that can't handle what people are putting in there. So that's my speech for that. And I was given the honor of being the liaison for the Beautification Commission. So my little speech for them today is to thank the volunteers, which numbered about 45 for the Willow Cleanup Day, and those that came out the following Saturday to plant about 150 plants across various locations in the village. And my final thing for Public Works, which I forgot this, within the next week, all of the lift stations will be on a cellular service, which will save us approximately $170,000 a year with initial outlay of $14,800 to get these put in. So that'll all be done within the week, and Keith can spend the extra money somewhere else, I guess. It's up to you, Tom. And cut it off. Thanks again.
Thank you very much, Trustee Posh. License and Franchise Committee, Trustee Moon.
Thank you, Madam President, and congratulations to you and Rick and Tom and Mr. Kennedy for coming back on. So I'm really pleased to have all of you. It's going to be good to work with you. And as far as the License and Franchise Committee, we don't have any new ones yet, but I'm kind of anxious to see when the 7-Eleven gets turned over, and they'll be getting new license shortly, and anxious for the new restaurant to be completed to start. So we're hoping for more business in town, and I was with Keith or with our administrator yesterday and said we need to put a plan in effect to see how we can get more businesses in town. Maybe we need to put a sign up like Wisconsin said, we're hiring or looking for new business or welcome. So anyway, that's my report. So
Thank you, Trustee Moon. Building and Zoning Committee, Trustee Carr.
Thank you, Madam President. Again, congratulations.
Thank
I can't think of anyone more deserving. I know you're going to do an outstanding job. It's great to have our new people on the board, Tom and Rick. I've known both of them for God knows how many years, and they both are tireless workers, and they don't know the meaning of the word lazy. So I think we're in good hands. On to the Building and Zoning Committee report. For the month of April, we had 46 permits issued. That's a large amount for our village. Construction cost of $692,755, resulting in total permit costs of $25,335. And for the first 4 months of this year, we have 88 permits issued, $1,506,831 in construction cost, resulting in permit fees to the village of $53,923. That's all I have for this evening.
Very much. Is there any old business? Any new business? Public comment? Is there anyone present in the audience that has signed up?
Nobody's on the list.
Okay, let's check Zoom if we can.
Zoom, if you don't know how to use the raise hand function, just turn on your camera and start waving your hand around. Or go under reactions and hit raise hand. Nothing. Oh, wait, we got somebody. Carol got this.
We have one person from Zoom wishing to speak. Carol Valdez.
Good, Carol? Okay, she took her hand down. Okay.
Trustee Burks wishing to speak? Okay, Trustee Burks, Tom Burks is wishing to speak. Go ahead.
Hello?
Hello?
You're on,
Can you hear
Tom.
me?
We can hear you.
I just wanted to thank everyone for the honor and the privilege to serve this wonderful village for the last 4 years. I think the things that we have changed were monumental. Just the public works alone, from where we came in with and what we have now, it's a miracle. And I want to thank everyone for their support.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you for your service too.
And congratulations,
Thank
Missy.
you. Appreciate that, Tom.
All right, that's it for me.
Okay. Valdez, are you wishing to speak?
Yes, I wasn't sure if you could hear me before or not.
We can hear you now.
Okay, because I wanted to congratulate everybody that was sworn into office today. And I look forward to seeing some new people on the board. Everybody has been doing such a great job. And so I'm really happy with what's going on, especially you, Ms. Nenemeyer. I think you've done a great job as Mayor Pro Tem. And I'm looking forward with working, with you as the mayor too. And also I was wondering for the police chief, what was happening with the break-ins, with the businesses, with the gambling?
First, thank you, Carol, for that. And Chief, would you like to answer the question? Carol Valdez is asking about break-ins by the businesses recently.
What's she asking?
Valdez is asking about break-ins by the businesses as of recently.
With the gambling machines?
Archer Avenue, and
Yes.
we're getting good information back. We're not the isolated community. There's many communities in the area that these offenders are specifically targeting businesses with gaming licenses, and they're trying to hit the amusement machines in there. And like I said, we got good information on it, and those with businesses with the gaming licenses use extra caution, because we had the offender attack someone that was walking into one of the establishments last night, and fortunately, non-life-threatening injuries. He's going to come out okay. So we sent out a community alert to all the businesses in our town with that, and we're working also with the other municipalities on information. Again, it's an abundance of businesses that are getting broken into with specific crews. So our detective unit's working very hard on it, and like I said, they got some good information today, and we'll keep the community updated on our Facebook page and our website also.
All right, very good. Thank you for that and your hard work on that. Thank you, Carol, for your comment.
All right, thank you so much. Bye.
No one else from Zoom is wishing to comment. There's no need for executive session tonight. Before I ask for a motion to adjourn, I just want to say thank you to you all for being here, looking out and seeing a very supportive, friendly crowd. And we just really appreciate you guys showing up for us. So thank you. With that, I will ask for a motion to adjourn.
So
I'd like-
moved.
Second.
Not all at once. Okay, I'm gonna go with Ernie Moon for the
Oh,
for the
no
motion
way.
and Fred Posh for the second. Is there any discussion? Okay, roll call vote, please.
Trustee Ara.
Aye.
Kennedy. Micah. Posh. Moon.
Aye.
Carr.
Adjourn at 7:34. Thank you, everybody.
You too. Congratulations. Yeah. Hanging in with the new crowd.
Yeah. Yeah, I was lonely sitting over here by myself. Fred would never.
something you said or did.